Okay, let me do my intro real quick. Hello everyone, I am Tara from How to Make Soap and the How to Make Soap for Beginners e-course. Today I am making sweet orange and chili pepper soap. Let me get my light out of the way there, I had it too close. Now, I made these cute little embeds right here. You see them right there? And I used an ice cube tray that I got from the thrift store for 50 cents. Oops, this one just fell out. So what I do is I take melt and pour soap and I pour it in these little ice cube trays. I color it, pour it in there. Then if some of the soap spills out, can you see that little nibby on that one? See the little nibby on that one? I just take and trim it off with a knife and put this back in my soap and remelt it to make more, okay? So that's how I made all these cute little embeds for my sweet orange chili pepper. Now, I didn't know if I would like this fragrance, but it had great reviews and I was thinking, this smells really good. And it smells really good. I think it's gonna be one of my new top ones. So I'm making sweet orange chili pepper and then I'm making black raspberry and vanilla. Everybody loves black raspberry and vanilla. I cannot keep it in to stock to save me. As soon as I make it, I sell it. So I've got both of those that I'm making today. And I did just reload my Etsy store with soaps so that if you want to get some, I just put all of these on here. White tea and ginger. If you're watching this later, they may or may not be there. Blueberry pie. Blueberry pie. You see the pie crust? Isn't that cute? Love spell. Purple passion. Just got loaded on my Etsy store. Spearmint eucalyptus. And of course, oatmeal milk and honey. Right there, okay? All right, so let us get started. Now, get my embeds out of the way there. Whoops. Okay, so I have my lye water is at 100 degrees and my oils are at room temperature. So I'm gonna heat up my oils here. Do you have a new car?
Yes.
You have a new car?
Well, they cashed it out. So.
They totaled it?
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Okay.
See, that's why you love car accidents. You get a new car out of it. But you know what's funny with all the car accidents we've had? We have not had to pay for a car.
Okay.
Like, forever.
Well, that's good.
Seriously, it's been like 10 years since we've had to pay for a car. Because the last car we bought, they've just been totaling our cars as they've been going.
Okay.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh.
So now you get to go car shopping. Isn't that fun?
I know, it's a lot. I didn't want to miss that call though, because I knew trying to get a call back as a joke.
Oh,
So.
It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Okay, so I've got my stick blender here. Right here, my stick blender. Now everybody asks me what my stick blender is. Click right here. And just copy this link. And I have all my supplies on my Amazon store. And Gina's going to put it, go right there, in my links here for you. This one is my Cuisinart. I love this one. It's lasted me a long time. I think it's going, it's okay, scroll down. Right there I am.
I can't find the feed though.
Did you get it? It has lasted me forever, so I'm hoping I can keep it going. Okay, I'm only at 85, so let me get this going here just a second so you can see. So I'm soaping around 100. I like to soap about 100 degrees. Did you lose yourself?
I just don't know where my comments are.
Let's see if that'll get them. They're there.
Perfection.
What was I saying? I said something. Oh, soaping at 100 degrees. So the temperature you soap at makes a difference in how your soap turns out. So like different temperatures, your soap will set up faster and get harder faster. So if you're piping, you'll want to adjust your temperature for that. If you have melt and pour soap, embeds that you're putting inside the soap, if your soap is too hot, like at 120, 130 degrees, it can melt those embeds. So you want a soap like at room temperature if you're using embeds. It can cause glycerin rivers sometimes. It can cause soda ash, depending on your temperature. So, depending on what you're wanting for your soap, you know, like how you're using it, that kind of thing, that's how you'll determine what temperature you want. So, I usually do about 100 because it's just a nice, even, I don't know, it doesn't give me the glycerin rivers, but it doesn't set up too fast, but it sets up fast enough. That's what I like doing, but it doesn't really matter. So let me show you guys here real quick, just a second, and then I'll see if Gina has any questions.
Brittany says your hair looks cute down.
Oh, thank you, Brittany. We were just discussing my hair.
Anne would like to know why the picture's so narrow. Keep stepping out of the frame.
Because I'm on my iPad.
Okay.
So when I go by myself, I do it on the iPad, so we don't have the huge studio setup stuff. Okay, can you guys see? Let me show my YouTube people. Can you see that? Can you guys see the lint in here? Now, I need to look it up because I don't know what causes lye lint, but when you get it, don't freak out. Just take your little strainer. This is my favorite metal strainer, okay? And just strain it out. It's not a big deal. It doesn't ruin your soap. It doesn't do anything. But I don't know. If Donna's on there, maybe she can tell me why lye lint is caused. That's one thing I have not looked up to see. Okay. Now, I am soaping at full water. So can you see all that lint that's in there? Can you see it on YouTube there? Okay, so let me rinse this out just a second. Okay, only because I need to use this bottom, I need to use that container. All right, any questions? Are we doing okay?
No questions.
All right, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my stick blender and I'm going to bring it to trace. And emulsify, it comes to emulsification first, and then it comes to trace. Now, I'm doing a thin trace today, which is where it'll just drip and you'll just see it really lightly on top. A thick trace, if you want it for like piping, that kind of thing, you just keep blending it longer and that will keep it thicker. So let me show you how it goes. And yes, I need to get new buckets. I'm doing double batches now, and this is just really playing with fire.
Asking for a spill.
It is. I need to just go ahead and get me some bigger, like, I don't know, do they make 10 quarts? Does anybody know, do they make these in 10 quarts? I like the clear so you guys can see what's happening, but... Okay, see how it's emulsifying right there? Okay. And then, since this is such a big batch, I'm blending at the bottom, stirring it down, and then blending some more. All right, now this is a thin trace. Now, can you see how you can see the soap dimples? I don't know what you would call that, but see how you can see it leaving a little pattern on there? That's called trace. And if you want it thicker, just keep blending it, and that's totally fine. The longer you blend it, the thicker it'll get. But for me, I am mixing colors today, so I want it to be thinner, okay?
So Kimberly said you could get bigger containers, but they won't fit in your microwave.
Oh. Yeah. never thought about that. Now, I had containers out. Where did all my containers go? Did I put them up? Did you see the red bowls?
No. These guys?
Okay, I'm officially losing my mind.
Red bowls.
I had red bowls, and they were sitting out. I can't believe I've lost my red.
Oh, wait. Are they out here on the thing?
Oh, okay. Hold on. Wait. Just leave them there. I'll use these.
Okay.
Okay. So I've officially lost my mind. Oh, brother. Okay.
We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out.
Oh, my goodness.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Okay.
Now, Gina has confirmed I need a soap studio.
She does.
If
any of you would like to come down here and build that for me, that would be wonderful.
Yes. We could have a Tara soap building like they
like
do
a barn raising.
See, great minds think alike. Great minds. There we go. Let's do Tara's soap building. Barn raising, soap raising. All right, so let's see. I'm doing orange, red, and white for this one. And these are my embeds, okay? Orange, red, and white. And I'm not liking the size of that one. So let's do this. I need to just go buy me more bowls. Which, by the way, Dollar Tree has some great bowls, you guys. If you need some soap making bowls, Dollar Tree has some great ones over in their baking section. And I need to just go get me like 10 or 15 of those. They're really, really good. And guess what I forgot to put in? My fragrance.
Oh, which smells so delicious.
Oh, man, it smells so good. Now, this is a little on the yellow side, which is fine for my red and my orange. But for my white, I'll probably have to add a little extra white to get it white enough. Man, I'm going to leave that sitting on the counter. And then put it in my little, what do you call it? My little scenty thing. Yeah, the wax melter. Okay, so there. So you got it.
I'm sure that's what it's called.
It is. It actually is, isn't it? Isn't that what those are called?
I have no idea.
I think it is. Okay, now this is cold processed soap, and I walked through it all in my How to Make Soap for Beginners e-course. Gina will put a link in there for you. Mm-hmm. And see the text. Yep. She'll put a link in there for you. Now, can you see how this is kind of turning yellowy? Let me get my light here. Maybe that'll help. There. Can you see how that's kind of turning a little yellowy? So, some fragrances just do that, and you just kind of work around it, and don't worry about it. Okay, getting that stirred in, looking good. Okay, so now I'm going to get my colors. Oops, excuse me. I forgot to get my spoons out. Okay, forgot my spoon. Sorry, guys.
Wax warmer.
Wax warmer, is that what they call them?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is titanium dioxide. It is water soluble or oil soluble, just depends. You put it in and it makes your soap white. A lot of times they will use it for foods, to make white foods also. Bet you didn't know that. The food safe kind. All right, so then this is going to be my orange. Now this is more of a blood orange than an orange. And I really like the color. I just think it's so pretty. It's technically coral orange. So, and then this is my favorite Bordeaux color. I love that one, and I'm almost out. I had a great big huge one when I was making the cherry shop soaps. That was my favorite cherry soap. Okay, so now I'm going to mix it up again to get my colors all mixed. Now I try to push my color down first inside so that when I turn the blender on, it doesn't go all over. Don't ask me how I learned that one.
That is an important step.
It's a very important step, let me tell you.
How did I get here?
Huh? Go back right there. Okay, and then go hover. It should. Oh, No, click thing. And then click the big arrows and see if it may not. Nope. Okay, go back. Escape. There. Okay. Go back one more time. Hit refresh.
This is a moment.
We lost ourselves on Facebook. There I am. Okay, now do it again. Now let's go down to the bottom here. Hover. There you go. The 2 arrows. Okay.
We're good.
Got Gina back on.
Okay. Oh, Lord. Okay. Joanne asked if she can eat that, the stuff that you put in the white stuff.
This particular one I don't think is the food grade one. I don't know. I put it in another container. Okay, now why am I mixing this so much? Because I want it thicker to pipe. So I'm really mixing this one up good. All right, and then do not put your finger inside, guys, in case you accidentally hit it. Okay, now for my orange. Can you see how poofy that was getting there? Whoa, look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh, that is super pretty. I'm loving that one.
Carol says I'm late. What are you making?
I am making sweet orange and chili pepper soap. I don't smell the chili pepper, but I guess I don't know what chili pepper smells like.
I don't think I do either.
It smells more orangey to me. Okay, I'm going slowly since my bowl is so full.
Denise says she loves the color.
Whoops, that's why I was going slowly right there. Just zapped it right out. All right, now, just made a big mess. Okay, so now I'm scraping out my, scraping out all the goodie. Okay, now I'm gonna go wash my hands real quick, just a second. Because it'll be slippery and then I won't be able to hold this stuff very well. Okay. Sorry about that, but if I don't wash my hands, then they'll be slipping all over. We'll really have issues. Okay, so now I have my colors mixed up here. I am going to get my molds and put them in. Let me get my soap wiped up here that I dumped. All right. Now, as you guys know, I've been having major mold issues, and I have found what I think is the best mold liner ever. But it is on the expensive side. Now, this is silicone matte. And after my huge mold failure, I've been trying to find a replacement that works really well. Now, I got this silicone matte and I cut it down myself. The problem is it was $20 for the roll and I only got one out of here. But that's how much a regular mold would cost. Anyway, I was looking at several places and it's $50 for the box and another silicone mold. So I think this is the way that I'm gonna go. I just need to get them ordered. Okay, so you can see how thick that is. That's really, really thick. And that's good. That's what I want because I'm gonna put some on the top, okay? All right, so there's mold number 1.
Anne is saying that the picture is fuzzy. Does anybody else?
Try refreshing, Anne, and see if that will work, okay? Okay, so here's my other mold that, you know, we're not liking the trash can. No, that didn't work. Shoot. We're not liking the trash can method too well here.
Because it wrinkles.
Because it's been too wrinkly. So I've been having to just plane the sides of my soap. Huh, very interesting. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do right down the center. Okay, and then I'm leaving, I like white tops because I think it shows off the colors better. Now, that is just my personal preference, but I just think that it really helps accentuate the colors.
Annika says, Shalom, everyone from Jerusalem.
Oh, that's our friend Annika. Hello.
How fun is that? Oh my gosh, I love it.
She is our one that I was telling you about that is 70 years old and was, unfortunately, a Holocaust survivor.
Oh, wow.
She is so cool. She has adopted us. She's like our Israeli grandmother.
That's awesome.
She sends us the coolest packages. Did I show you the sweater she made us?
I
don't think did I?
No.
I don't know if I showed you. She knit us the coolest sweaters. They are so pretty. Okay. Now, interesting. This is actually kind of morphing a little bit with the color, and that's not as red as I was kind of anticipating.
Yeah. Can you add some more?
Let me think here.
Hi, Kaylee from Indiana.
That is not the color I want. Okay, everybody, talk to Gina.
Hi. I cannot believe you put me on the spot like this. So, if you guys saw, this color is not great. Can you see that? And it's a little bit too close to the orange. It's not going to pop at all. So she's actually looking for some more color to just kind of make it a little bit more vibrant so that the soap looks more aesthetically pleasing.
Yeah.
So that's what's happening
There
right
you
now.
go. Okay. Oops, go wash your hands. Okay. So what I did, thank you, Gina.
Turn the camera back. There you go.
I went and got my really red from Nurture. And we're going to throw that in there. Thank you, Gina, for
Jill
that.
said you should add some yellow to make it brighter.
Who?
Jill?
My mother.
Your mother.
My mother's, oh, and the yellow's in the other room, of course. Okay, let me try the really red and see what we do here first, okay? Let's see if it'll get more red. Thank you, Gina. So sorry putting you on the spot there. Gina's like, that's it, I quit. This was not in the job description.
Oh my gosh, you guys are lucky. I was going to come up with a story or something weird.
Okay, we're getting it stirred in. That's getting redder. I think that might work.
It's not.
It's not the red I was hoping for. That doesn't look like chili pepper to me. I don't know. What does a chili pepper red look like to me? It's like a really, really red. Okay. I wonder if I added a little orange. I don't know. I'm not liking it very well. Let's try a little orange.
To the orange you have or not?
Well, I don't know. That's what I was wondering.
This is an experiment, you guys. You're watching her artistry
watching
happen
live
right before your eyes.
Sure, we could call it that, or we could call it, Tara just...
Hey, I like artistry. It's looking a little better, your mom says.
Oh, man alive. Okay, so I'm going to try and blend this. Why don't you scoot, like, right there so I don't accidentally... Okay, that is looking a little better. We'll go with that one. All right, so I think this is going to have to be as close as it's going to get for this one. So next time, what would I do? I would probably use the really red and a little bit of yellow, like Mom said.
Mom always knows best.
There it is. Right there, if you need one. Okay, so now...
Willow said she would probably be stress sweating at this point.
Stress sweating.
My hat is just a restaurant here in Colorado. So
I didn't even notice.
Somebody was asking. It's just a...
I never look at details like that. I need to be a little bit more observant, I guess. Okay, so now we're getting it scraped out here. Okay. Doopy-doopy-doo. Oh, man. All right, we have 300 people on here. So do you know what that tells me? They just want to watch me making soap.
Hey, it's entertaining.
We're going to forget living on a diamond. We're just going to make soap. Okay, so I'm going to go this down just a little bit. All right, now I am doing a hanger swirl on this one. Now my hanger isn't big enough. See, it's just a hanger, just a regular hanger. See, my hanger is not big enough to, to do the whole length. So I'm gonna go in once and then I'm gonna go on the other side, okay? So here we go. So you put your hanger in and you just kind of go up and down. And then it mixes the colors, okay? And then when you cut it, it'll have like these little cool stripy things. Yeah. Okay. So there's that one. I don't do many hanger swirls and I don't know why. I'm going to start doing more. But I don't know why I don't ever do them. I guess just because I forget to get the hanger out, I suppose.
Lisa said maybe there are more soap watchers at this time of day, not so many in the late afternoon.
That's probably true, actually, with...
Carol would like to know, is cleanup hard of all the kitchen stuff you are using, or do you just use these pans, bowls for this soap making only?
So,
do you have specific things?
Okay, so here's the thing. When I was not selling soap, I used just my... Oh, no, did you see just what happened?
Get it.
Okay.
Okay. I mean, you guys, this is a good show to just... These are the things that can happen. And we're doing this on purpose, actually.
Yeah, sure, Gina.
This is all planned.
This is all planned.
Okay, so you were answering Carol's question.
Carol's question was... Oh, yes. Okay.
Carol, what was your question?
The question was, do I use...
Separate things.
Separate things.
Hard.
When I... was just making it for my family. Okay, first of all, while I'm talking, look and see how thick that is. This is really good for, piping. But I think I'm actually not gonna pipe it right now. I think I'm just gonna spoon it on here and I'll show you what I'm gonna do. When it was for us, I just used our kitchen stuff. Guys, it's just soap. There's no harm in using it for eating later. It's just soap. Now that I sell it, I do use separate soaping supplies just to make sure, you know, that I don't get anything in there, that kind of thing. So, yes, now this is my regular family kitchen that you're seeing, but I have in this section here all my soap supplies. In my little bar here, I took out all my kitchen stuff, which my family really appreciated. Replaced it with soap stuff, which, yeah. So that's where we're going to have Tara's soap shed raising. Let's see, when can we have a date for that? I guess I need
so it needs to be nice out.
Some land first.
Maybe
July.
July.
Everybody come to Colorado in July for Tara's soap shed raising. Okay.
Brenda said, do as I say, not as I do, said Tara.
Yes, that's very true. Tara is the epitome of everything not to do. Oh, man. Okay, so I'm getting it all scraped out. But you guys, a lot of soapers don't keep this kind of stuff in their videos, and I keep it in there so you can know how to fix it later. That's why my channel is How to Make Soap, because I want you to learn how to do it.
And also so you don't end up in those Facebook things where it says nailed it and
this
is underneath
Oh, that would be
those
so
are
funny.
so great.
That would be
nailed
me.
it.
That would be
no,
me.
I didn't.
Oh my goodness.
But now they're talking about food on here because somebody talked about what they were eating.
Yes, they always do food and chocolate. My mother gets them on food. Mother, keep on task, mother.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, man. In case you guys are new and you don't know who we are, my mom is Jill Cooper, and we run Living on a Dime, but I do soaping as a hobby. And my Living on a Dime people loved watching me make soap, so that's why I'm doing it here. Okay, so now I'm doing like little happy clouds.
Oh, and a happy little cloud.
Remember Bob? I love Bob. I always wanted to be a painter. And then I tried painting for the first time and I'm like, wow, this isn't as easy as it looks. Bob made it look so easy.
I know, he's talented.
I keep telling Mike someday he's going to send me to the asylum and I'm just going to sit and paint all day long. Out looking at the ocean.
Your mom said, see how they blame me for everything? My life. That's funny.
Okay, now let me pound this down.
So if you
Keep the air bubbles out.
nice.
Okay, so now I'm getting it all even. And now I'm coming
Linda
up.
would like to know how long does it take for you to cut them? What is that process?
Well, okay, so after I'm done with these, what I do is I put them under a box, and then I put a blanket over the box and let it sit for 24 hours to get hard. Then I take it out of the mold and I cut them after 24 hours. Then I wait 4 weeks for them to cure, and they are ready after 4 weeks.
Wow.
But if you do hot process soap, you don't have to wait that long. You only have to wait 2 weeks for some of the water to evaporate. But that's the difference between hot and cold process. I like both methods. Cold process, you can do prettier, fancier things a little bit more, I think. Hot process, it's ready right away. So that's what I like. Okay, now I'm waiting on this one just a second because I have fibromyalgia and it's hurting my hand doing the spoon. So I'm going to wait just a minute here and put on my little oranges. Oh, I love my little oranges.
So Penny said, hey all new folks out here, Tara makes amazing soaps. I personally use her sensitive soaps and it's amazing. My daughter loves her lip balm.
Oh, thank you, Penny. How nice.
And your mom posted the Etsy.com.
Yay.
She got to it before me.
That is
How many bars does one of those molds make?
So with my new liners that I'm using now, it makes 18. It used to make only 16 with the silicone liners that I use that I don't like anymore that started caving in on me. So yeah. And guys, if you want to see more soap, I have my How to Make Soap for Beginners YouTube channel.
I will do that.
And Gina will put the link in there for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And
I pressed the link, but
try again.
where is it? It's doing this to me right now.
Okay, just a second. We're having an issue with...
The link.
No, hold on.
Why is it? Where is it?
File. Recent.
Soap links.
There it goes.
Yay. Okay. We're up and
Okay.
running.
Poor Gina. She's using my computer and she's not used to it.
Okay. How to make e-course, right? That's what we're talking
The YouTube channel.
about. Got it.
Did you find the YouTube channel on there? Okay. No. Let's see. Is my YouTube channel on there? Right there. How to make soap videos.
Gotcha.
And I have all... So when I do them live, I record them and then I put them on YouTube. So you can see them later. And I shorten them for YouTube. I cut out a lot of... I cut them down so they're not so long. But I don't cut out the mistakes and stuff. Just so you know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16...
Where are you located, Kathy would like to know.
17 in beautiful Colorado, where we have the best weather in the world.
Yes.
Colorado has perfect weather. It has all 4 seasons, but it's never really... Well, August can get a little intense because we don't have a lot of trees here on the Front Range. July and August can get a little... But when you don't have humidity, okay, there's that loveliness. Now I'm gonna go do the next one.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But yes, Colorado has perfect weather, which is why we're having a hard time trying to move to another state because we're like, the weather, it's what, 65 probably right now? Mm-hmm. And we had snow 3 days ago, and now it's gone.
So Linda would like to know, I know nothing about soap making. Do you sell any soap that doesn't have coconut oil in it?
Right now I don't.
Okay.
So I do special orders. Like if you want an entire loaf is 8 bars and it's $60 if you want a special order. And I have done special orders before. I can make soap without coconut oil because I know some people are allergic to it. I had a family member that I made her some one time. So if you want a special order, you can email me and I will go to livingonadime.com and click contact, and that will get you to me. Okay, so now I'm not going to really mess with this too much more. I kind of like the way these are turning out. I was going to pipe it, but then I changed my mind. Oops. Ooh, dear. Dropped him. Dropped him. Hold on, little guy. Yeah. Okay. Now, I just got soap all over the back of this, but what'll happen is after it dries and cures, I will just take a knife and just scrape it off, okay?
Melissa was wondering where you got your liners and missed the explanation of you making them out of trash bags and then...
So right now I'm using trash bags for liners, but the blue one that I had back there is actually a silicone mat that I cut myself. And I really like it, actually. I think that's the way I'm going to go. I have been researching new ways to line after my whole brambleberry mold debacle. You can see it on my YouTube channel, the review I did on that. But anyway, those molds they were supposed to be lifetime molds, and they started failing after 9 months miserably. And then the company decided to take my review down on their product. Yeah, wasn't real happy about that. And they told me that, oh, well, you've just used them too much. I'm like,
Did you spray?
No, I didn't.
Everybody's starting to say it. I was going to ask you, I thought they were asking what the spray was, no. And then after your mom posted spray, I was like,
the spray is rubbing alcohol, and you spray it on the top to prevent soda ash from forming. Thank you, guys. And so they were supposed to be lifetime molds, and they failed after 9 months, and I paid a good amount of money for them. And so I was like, I used each mold like 15, 17 times or something. That's not a lifetime to me. No. I'm sorry, that's just not. So I think I'm going to use the other silicone mat that I had there. I've been looking for other silicone molds, and I can't find any that really seem that great. So, drop that one. Shoot. Okay. All right. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 16. Yay, I got him in here. 17. And I mixed all of my, good grief. I mixed all of my raspberry embeds with these when I was dumping them out, and so I'm picking off purple. Okay, did I do right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's move that one down just a little bit more. Okay, there we go.
And Denise made the banana cake recipe today. It was delicious.
Yay!
Actually, a lot of people were making recipes. Who else? Do we want to sing a couple birthday songs? Or a birthday song?
Are you up to singing?
Well, I didn't think about that, but...
This one is orange, sweet orange, and chili.
Do you want to mention what you're using?
Smells
Doesn't that
nice.
smell good?
Yes.
And look at how this mold just falls right off. I love that mold that I made.
Oh yeah, Jean made the basic muffins and Ashley made the drop biscuits.
Ooh,
You should
yum.
sell that one.
Yum.
Okay, how many people?
And Carol made the homemade pancakes for dinner.
Who are we saying? Okay, so here is the sweet orange and chili. Doesn't that smell delicious?
Yeah, It smells like a really rich kind of orange.
I know. I'm so excited.
Ooh, Denise is planning her parents' 60th anniversary in June.
Ooh, so I'm gonna have to go to Deep South Homestead's. Was it Deep South Homestead or Crazy Days? They have 2 channels. I don't know which. I don't remember. She told me, but I don't remember which channel.
Annika thinks it's discrimination that I don't have an apron. Actually, I do.
He
I've been
does,
wearing.
actually.
Mostly,
Yeah.
I've been wearing the same ones that you, right? I usually wear the
you
London
have
one.
3 of your own now.
I do? Which
Yeah.
ones? Remind me.
You have the deer, the trophy.
Oh,
husband,
yes, trophy husband.
And then you have the one that Emily brought back from her. That was her grandpa's. That is something like the best cook ever, or something like that. Oh, look at that!
Ooh, that is beautiful.
Oh, isn't that beautiful, guys? I'm
Mm.
so happy! Yay!
Well, Chelsea says my husband and I are celebrating 10-year anniversary. Well, kind of, because we got married on Leap Day.
Now, why would you do that?
So really,
you're
it's only
only
your
a-
2.5 anniversary.
I was gonna say, when you're married and you actually stick with the dude for that long, you need to have some credit for it. I suggest you go get remarried on a different day so you could celebrate and make sure you have the right number.
Jennifer said, I used to know this funny lady brought Bush's baked beans to every event. She said she made them. If they asked for the recipe, she said it was a secret family recipe.
So give them our baked bean recipe. Go to Living on a Dime, guys. Michael, go real quick. We have the best baked beans ever. Do we have them in dining? I'm pretty sure they're in dining too. On page, baked beans, baked.
So I need to, wait.
Beans, baked, 123 in Dining on a Dime cookbook,
Getting ahead of me there, woman.
which you can get in Wiggins, Mississippi when we're there. Can you help cut it? Yeah?
Where are you going?
We are going, hold on just a second, to, let me see if it's even. We are going, let me see. We're going to Wiggins, Mississippi. Go ahead. March 11th at the fairgrounds. Oops, don't bring it up through it.
Oh.
March 11th, Wiggins, Mississippi, fairgrounds, 10 a.m.
Oops, I'll share the link to
Doesn't that
that
look
since
pretty?
I have it right now.
Smell it.
So if you're
it
anywhere
smells
near
good.
there,
Orange.
come and see us.
Yeah. So if you are in the South and you say y'all, you are welcome. And
Oh,
if
wait,
you're
whoa,
not
whoa,
from
whoa.
the South and you don't say y'all, but you're still down there somewhere, you're more than welcome.
Oh, for a second there, I thought I heard a pause in the y'all.
A pause? Why
Yeah.
would I pause in the y'all?
It sounded like a y'all. I was like, what?
Y'all?
There you go, that's right.
Or all of y'all?
I said that one today.
Okay, go ahead.
But it's up.
Okay, I'm finally getting the baked beans link here shared.
Okay.
I had to go find it. And I will add that in a minute to the show notes. Ooh,
You're
Jack
scaring
is doing
Mom.
the cutting.
Doesn't that smell good?
How am
This
I
is
scaring
probably
you?
one of the best
How am I
soaps
scaring
I've
you,
ever
Mom?
had. You're just making Mom nervous. Okay. There you
That's
go.
gonna cut on yours though.
I think it'll be alright. Go ahead.
Let's see, what was I sharing?
Oh, you're right. We got the orange a little bit. That's okay.
Ow!
Sorry.
Did I just hurt you?
It's okay. So we'll just peel off. There. Ugh.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Let Mom look.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Okay, now go ahead. Oops. So did we ever find out if it was Crazy Days or if it was Deep South Homestead where she was auctioning off our books?
It was Deep South.
Oh, it was Deep South?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well,
They have 2 channels.
oh, never mind. I thought they were 2 different people. Okay,
No.
so it could have been either one
Cut
then.
the orange.
I don't know.
Wanda has Crazy Days, and they both have Deep South.
Sharon says my baked beans recipe is similar, only I had ketchup and green peppers. That's different.
That would be good.
What? Sandra said I tried to order your soap, but you don't ship to Fort Worth. I did get your
Fort
nice
Worth, Texas?
cookbook.
Okay, hold on.
We do ship to Fort Worth, Texas.
Yeah, we do. I've shipped there many times.
That's-
You might make sure that you actually entered in the correct zip code or whatever because, oh man,
If there's a typo, it'll sing it.
if there's a typo, it'll say it won't be. Okay, go ahead. Don't go up and down. Just.
Oops, I'm sharing the Etsy link now.
See why you don't. Hold on. Look why you
Is
don't
this
go up
soap
and
gonna
down.
be for
See
sale
the lines
there?
it makes? This soap is not going to be ready in time for Mississippi.
What?
So if you go to my Etsy store, you can see the ones that I'm going to have. I'm going to have the ocean. I sent the chocolate toffee. Okay. I sent lavender. I sent purple passion. Some unscented. I sent, what else? Oh my goodness. Okay.
Or are you saying you're
Okay.
preferring to be done with assistance?
I am. What else did I send? I sent. I think I sent some. No, I don't know if I sent cherry. I don't think I sent the chocolate cherry. So if you guys want to go to my Etsy store, I still have a bunch left though, because I only did like 10 of each
Ooh, that's really close.
show, or 10 of each show. 10 of each. Man, that just smells so yummy. Don't you just want to?
So, Jill, what we're
Eat it.
congratulating Joanne for is she said she also has an anniversary.
Gonna be.
My anniversary today, we got married on the 29th, too. 38 years. Wow.
Okay, hold on.
Here, I used to think. Wait.
So here's the question. When do you celebrate? When you're born on the 29th, what day do you celebrate on?
Well, I guess you'd have to celebrate at midnight on the 28th, real fast.
Midnight on the 28th, real fast, huh?
You'd have a birthday blip.
A birthday blip.
Yes.
That would be horrible. So our former chiropractor who loved and left us, thanks a lot, Mackenzie. She was a leap year baby. Go ahead. What?
Chelsea says.
It's okay.
Chelsea also was the one that initially said that she had an anniversary on that day. She said that they've been together 15 years and they celebrate their first date every year to make up for it.
Oh, see, that's really good. We celebrate our first date too. Yeah. 4 years. Yep.
No, wait.
Every 4 years.
Oh.
Yep. If you're born on the 29th, you have a birthday every 4 years.
Oh.
How would you like it if you only had a birthday every 4 years? Are you okay? Did you survive the fall?
That'd be depressing. I would.
That would be depressing. Okay,
Oh my
I
goodness,
love
I
this
don't-
orange.
Oh.
Chris said, my husband and I have been married for 58 years and we married on the 4th of July so we would not forget it.
See, there you go.
And then you know you're always going to have fireworks too.
Oh! See, that one didn't get mixed very well. Now, we celebrate our anniversary every day.
Yes.
We'll have to tell them how we do that.
Twice a day if we happen to notice.
Sometimes twice a day.